Content analysis. First, developments of the Russian-Ukrainian war. The largest Russian attack since the beginning of the war, Russia launched a large-scale air attack targeting various Ukrainian regions, including the western areas. The attack included 477 suicide drones, 60 missiles, including Kinzhal ballistic missiles. Ukraine confirmed that it had downed 249 missiles and drones using air defense systems. Second, Russian field gains. Russia announced that it had fully taken control of the town of Novoukranka in Donetsk, a limited advance but part of a series of strategic territorial gains. Russian defense systems shot down 3 Ukrainian drones over Russian areas: Kursk, Rostov, Crimea. Third, Ukrainian losses. The Ukrainian army announced the loss of a pilot and the death of another during the repelling of the attack. This is the third time Ukraine has lost an F-16 fighter jet during the war. Second, analysis by Volodymyr Shumakov, former Ukrainian diplomat. 1. Understanding the Russian escalation. Shumakov believes that the primary goal of the Russian air raids is psychological pressure on the Ukrainian people in targeting civilian infrastructure. But the opposite happened as Ukrainian morale was strengthened despite the heavy bombing. Russia increased the use of Iranian suicide drones, using more than 30 drones in this attack. 2. Human and equipment losses. Shumakov expressed sadness over the death of the Ukrainian pilot, noting that the cause of the aircraft loss is still unclear. Whether it was an air defense error, a technical malfunction, or war fatigue. He pointed out that these losses came after successful Ukrainian operations against Russia, indicating that the war is still in a phase of mutual escalation. 3. Future expectations of the conflict. Shumakov sees that the situation will not calm down in the near future, especially with increasing American pressure and the Trump administration's hesitation in supporting Ukraine. Russia talks about peace, but refrains from offering real concessions, using negotiations as a cover to continue the war. There is no near solution, and the possibility of freezing the conflict along the lines of contact is the most realistic currently. Putin still holds the key to ending the war, while Ukraine and the West do not have full capacity to impose a political solution. Third, U.S. tax and spending bill. 1. Controversy over the bill. The bill aims to fund the federal government and impose a package of tax reforms. It was passed in the Senate by a slim majority, but with divisions within the Republican Party itself. 2. Elon Musk's criticism of the bill. Musk warned that the bill would destroy millions of jobs and cause strategic harm to the U.S. economy. He considered it insane and destructive, criticizing the focus on supporting old industries at the expense of the future of technology. Third, divergent perspectives. Opponents, including some Republicans and Democrats, believe the law supports industries whose importance has declined, say it places a burden on the state budget and the future of the economy. Supporters see it as a chance to build a safer, stronger economy. Consider it a stimulus for economic growth and employment. Fourth, summary of the analysis. Axis analysis. Military situation in Ukraine. Russia escalates its air attacks, but Ukraine succeeds in intercepting a large part of them, with losses on both sides. Russian field gains are limited and costly. Diplomatic and political situation. There appear to be no signs of a near political solution. Russia refuses fundamental concessions, while Ukraine demands peace on its terms. U.S. pressure is scattered, and Trump has not proven able to exert real pressure on Moscow. Economic situation in America. The debate over the spending and tax bill reflects political and economic divisions within the U.S., highlighting the difficulty of passing consensual economic policies amid partisan polarization.